buy you a mockingbird. It's okay, sweetie. If that mockingbird never sings, Mommy's gonna buy you a diamond ring. It's okay, sweetie. It's okay. It's all right. Hey, honey, please.
All right, we admit it. We missed Antonio. Are you satisfied?
Look, it's okay, you know. You love Antonio. He loves you.
That's why he leave us behind.
Hey, Andrew, how are you doing?
Hey, everybody. How are you?
Fine, okay? Star's gonna be okay.
You think I upset her?
I think you're tired. I think you ought to get back to the hospital.
What do you think you're doing? You should be back in bed. You can't even walk, really? How did you get here?
I took a taxi.
If you're going to do something this crazy, the least you could have done is call me first. All right, Todd. Do we really have to make this a big scene? Why don't you get Star for us, and we'll be on our way?
Star's not going anywhere. Star's upstairs with her nanny having a meltdown. Do you know why? Because her mother started to cry, and her mother couldn't stop crying. I don't think she meant to, but I think she scared her.
You're a liar.
See, she belongs in the hospital.
I'm not sick, Todd.
Well, take her to your house, Dorian. Take her somewhere where she can get some rest.
I don't need to rest. I got here, didn't I?
Yeah, on pure adrenaline, and when you got here, you fell down.
We have got to get out of here, Blair. Come on.
Blair, the next time you want to see Star, call first.
Okay.
Well, that was fun.
No, it wasn't. It was poisonous. You saw the effect it had on Star. Isn't that why you wanted custody, to keep your daughter away from scenes like that? Well, is it or isn't it? I need to know, because that's my job.
No, your job is to keep your mouth shut when I tell you to, and you didn't do that. You blew it.
Now, I know how to handle Blair, all right? You stay out of it. Is that clear?
Don't you ever tell me to shut up again. Are we clear about that, Mr. Manning? I am the only friend you have, and you cannot afford to tick me off.
Ah, what a day. Whole family.
So, Bert, are things this exciting wherever it is you used to live? Babies crying, people screaming, women on crutches falling down. You know, a year ago, I was in Ireland trying to learn to walk again after taking those bullets that were meant for Thornhart. So I know how much pain Blair was in, and I know what it took for her to get here and to walk in on me in Delgado. Now, I know it's not the same as when I walked in on her and Thornhart on the floor, but still, not nice. But hey, I gotta do what I gotta do, right? Keep Star. And that wouldn't be a problem without you-know-who.
Clam sauce.
No, clam sauce is not the villain here. It's the bad guy who stole my woman and messed everything up in my life. Killed a man in Ireland.
Capo.
Exactly. So, I guess I should return that phone call to Armitage Publishing. Hey, Mr. Green. Well, this is Todd Manning. Hey, Mr. Green. Hi. Oh, great. Just great. Listen, I understand that you've made a decision that, you're going to use your papers to push that the Whiting murder case be reopened. Terrific. That's terrific. You know, I just want to know if there's anything I can do to help. I do have those notes, you know, on my meeting with Keneally. Yeah, sure, I could fax them to you. I also happen to have some background information on Patrick Thornhart. Good. All right. No, thank you. Thank you. You are doing a huge public service. I mean, I know that I'm going to sleep a whole lot better knowing that Patrick Thornhart is where he belongs. In an Irish jail, facing murder charges. All right. We got him, Bert. Patrick Thornhart is going down.
To get in that pig's face.
How you doing?
Peachy, can't you tell?
Where you been?
Out.
All night?
Were you worried?
No, just asking.
Maybe it's none of your business where I was.
Whatever. No. You follow baseball?
No.
Well, there's this team in Philadelphia. They're called the Phillies, and they lost again for a change. What?
Are you going to pretend that it didn't happen?
Well, I don't know that you cared about baseball that much.
I'm referring to our little event yesterday, which might have been a game to you, but definitely wasn't to me.
Whatever it was, it's over.
Wrong. Because you need me a lot more than I need you, Mr. Providing a stable home for Star. But first, we have to get a couple things very straight, very soon, very now, in fact.
Or what?
Or I go right back out that door, only this time I won't come back. And if that happens, you might as well kiss your little girl goodbye, because she'll be the next one to go. Most likely, hand in hand with her mommy.
Let me ask you a legal question.
How convenient. Right up my alley.
Well, you are more lawyer than parent. What do you do if a client comes to you and says that they have a contract with somebody who welched out on their side of the deal? What do you say?
That there'd been a breach of contract.
Because a deal is a deal, however you're going to say that in your legal speak.
Yes, but then again, the situation would have to be carefully reviewed to see who really fell down where.
Why do I feel like I'm getting set up for a sucker punch?
I'm the one who caught it full in the face yesterday. You went off on me, Todd, and that was not part of the deal. I told you up front that I wouldn't sit still for abuse of any kind.
I seem to remember you and Blair throwing off a few sparks of your own. I wasn't the only one.
That does not change what you did.
Yeah, well, it kind of evens things out, doesn't it? What happened? We all got ticked off. I told you to butt out when it came to me and Blair, and you told me that I wasn't supposed to tell you to shut up. What's the big deal? I heard you, you heard me. What's the problem?
The problem is I am more lawyer than parent. But you chose, with Blair standing right where you are now, to totally ignore the legal advice you pay me top dollar for, and which, not incidentally, was 100% on the mark.
That's right.
Might the translation of that be, I'm sorry?
Don't push it.
That's as close to an apology as you'll come, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
That I guess. Listen, what I really want is for what happened yesterday never to happen again, for all of our sakes. Yours, mine, Star's.
You got any suggestions?
Don't I always? When I was away last night, I came up with the perfect solution. Blair never has to be a problem again.
Todd let me hold Star just long enough for me to...
Scare me.
She should. First time I met her, I got the sense that she was mostly steel under those all-American good looks. And she proved it yesterday.
She had every right to see Star.
That's not what I mean. Blair dragged herself out of a hospital.